Yes.
Bogdanov, he did it.
Billboard.
He went all in.
Dump it. No! No!
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. When it comes out, zero.
Just $4 Pro.
Welcome to the TGH podcast. We've got Jason joining us today from Torum. Torum is a revolutionary SocialFi ecosystem designed to connect worldwide cryptocurrency users. We can't wait to hear more about the project. Welcome, Jason. How are you?
Welcome.
Yes, thanks for the intro, Shaman and Panda. I'm very excited to be here. It's a great pleasure to be here speaking
Happy to have
about
you, man.
Torum here.
Happy to have you here. Happy to have you. So what's your position in Torum then, Jason?
I'm currently the CMO and also the community manager of Torum. So basically, I delegate stuff with influencers and also community managers, owners, all that stuff. Press release, everything related to marketing is basically handled by me alone. So yeah, that's what I do every day on Torum.
Hence why we've been talking to you over the last couple of days.
Yeah.
We're actually really interested in hearing more about your platform. And am I right in saying that you guys have been building the Torum platform for 3 years? Is that correct?
Yes, it's actually a project that's been under development for 3 years, and yeah, for the first year, we founded the project back in 2018 November, and then we started to doing some fundraising and also getting some developers on board, and it's basically a mixed process of finding the very first seed. The very first batch of seed investors, and also finding the right guy to build the platform. Yeah.
Now you actually have quite a big team, as we can see on the website.
Huge.
It's a massive team.
Actually, in all honesty, right, back when we started Torum, right, we didn't envision us to go this far because we had a really rocky start. I mean, imagine 5 founders, with zero developer experience or any real life, working experience. So we are a part of the majority of us are, university dropouts, and we just, hop onto the crypto train, and yeah. So back then, right, we have a very simple idea, a very simple thought. We saw a lot of scams in the crypto space. It was in early 2018. So back then the bull run has already started to fade, and the bear run is starting. And we see a lot of people, doing all these kind of shady things
all the
on the background.
Yeah.
Yes, especially ICOs. I mean, if you put your money into ICO in early 2018, you are definitely out. Yes, definitely out. So we wanted to build something for the community. I mean, something that the community can trust, can get along, can, a safe and interconnected platform. And we began to look into how we can bring this idea into reality. As we explore the crypto market, right, we stumbled upon Steemit, which is a crypto social media platform. And we thought, if what we have in mind is to connect people from all around the world, right, to build a platform that is exclusively designed for cryptocurrency users, I mean, why not start with social media? So it is this very simple thought that bootstrapped Torum from the very beginning, and then it's a very incredible journey, to be honest, because I mean, five people who have no any experience. I mean, we have to start the fundraising from our own. So we did use our own college monies and etc., borrow monies, and also getting funds from our closest family members and friends and etc. And yeah, it's a very rocky start, but we managed to we managed to get the finance that we need, and also build the platform all along the way. Yeah.
The thing is, Facebook started in a similar way, didn't it?
Yeah,
It was guys
many of
the
big IT companies like Microsoft and all that stuff.
Apple, Steve Jobs, and and Wozniak, they started in the exact same way. They were in college, and you've seen it in crypto now, aren't you? You're seeing all these new projects, all the successful projects. They all started, even like Vitalik Buterin with Ethereum. He quit playing World of Warcraft to go and build Ethereum. I mean, it's crazy.
I'm not sure if that was worth the trade-off, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. It's a miracle. Yeah, that's all. If you want me to summarize from the journey from the very beginning until now, with one word, I would say it's a miracle. Miracle.
You've earned it though. You've built it, and I think crypto gives these opportunities to people, doesn't it? It's a brand new industry, brand new space, and all you need is to be hardworking and committed, and anyone can make it, can't they? So you've proved that once again, haven't you?
Yeah.
So
I think you have described it really well. Yeah. It's all about commitment. Yeah.
Yeah. All about commitment. Literally one word, commitment. So, should we move on to the actual platform itself? Is it fully functional now? Have you built the platform? Is there any more work that needs to be done? I signed up this morning. I
also signed up.
Yeah, I signed a gem hunters account this morning. It took 30 seconds, so I'm really impressed with how fast that was. Is it complete, or is there more work to be done? What's the sort of process regarding that now, Jason?
Yeah. From the outside, for public knowledge, I think it would be safe to say that Torum is a fully developed broking product. But from our side, right, from the internal members of Torum, right, it's always a continuous process of optimizations and brainstorming and innovation. So if you ask me, I would say that it's not yet done, and there's a lot more basic features that we think that a fully developed crypto social media platform should have. For example, we released the news section back in September. So it's a news aggregator features that takes the collects data, the news piece from Cointelegraph and also many other source back into the platform. Yeah. So think of it, right? So when we want to get information, news about crypto, we have to maybe join a certain Telegram group, or maybe hop onto, you have to
source that information. You have to go and scout it and put the effort in finding it. Yeah, the research.
Yeah. I mean, for Torum, right? So the news section that we develop, all right, you can straight away have all your favorite projects, latest news, media, PR gathered into one place, arranged neatly for you. So there's no need for you to go and take extra effort, and you can straight away come to Torum every day just to have your daily dose of every crypto news update. So I think that but then it's just a very I think it's a very basic features, but much needed. So next we will also launch stuff like Torum Launch, which is the clubhouse of the crypto industry. So for you guys, right, the gem hunters, you guys have a big community. I mean, have you ever thought about doing community building in other way? For example, have your own clubhouse. I mean, that's gonna be more interactive and amazing, right? I think there's no one in the crypto space who is doing crypto clubhouse, and I think that Torum Launch serves as the perfect avenue for community owners like you to get in touch with your community.
Yeah. So is that clubhouse where if the gem hunters, for example, would make an announcement and everyone could tune into that page and get all the announcements? Is it similar to Twitter in some respects, or is it more interactive?
It's more interactive with emojis. You can use emojis and also tippings during the during the live stream. So you can do it. You can use it to do AMA sessions or that sort of any sort of event, right? Virtual event as well. I mean, that's the possibilities there is completely it's completely up to you, and I think that it's very versatile. So the idea that we have, for thinking from just the social aspect, is to provide the right marketing and community building tools for projects and also crypto community owners like you to really get in touch and also get new users from the crypto space. I mean, as a Telegram group, right? I think there's a lot of limitations here because you have to find your own way to expand your community, right? I mean, if that's the case, right? If the goal is to grow, why not build your presence in a social media platform with a lot of all the people that you're looking for? For example, we have over 120,000 users who are all cryptocurrency users on Torum. I mean, that's a free pool of potential prospects and also members that you can straight away capitalize on.
But
you can straight away attract.
It's not just us who can capitalize. The investors themselves get a lot of tools for free, don't they? By using your platform, it is free, isn't it? Is it free?
Yes, it is completely free. We intend to make it free forever. But in future, we might have some premium features for everyone to subscribe. But the most basic and the most for the best user experience, most of the features will be available for everyone without a single cent. Yeah.
There's a lot of. I'll pass it over to you in a second, Panda, because you want to talk about the SocialFi aspect of it, don't you? But I want to just say that I was thinking about this morning, and your like platform offers investors, even new traders, a lot of prospects, and it gives them the tools to do to network and connect with other people much easier. And as you said then, find all the news on the latest, what's happening in crypto or the projects themselves, and it's all in one place. There's a lot of noise on Twitter and Telegram and Facebook and Discord, isn't there? A lot of noise, not just crypto related stuff, is it? There's a lot of trolling and mem stuff going on. Panda posting nudes. I'm joking. So I really like that aspect of it. Panda, do you want to ask about the SocialFi ecosystem aspect?
Yeah, so when I was checking out your website and the project itself, I stumbled upon the word SocialFi that you mentioned, and it kind of reminded me of the GameFi and stuff like that. And I was wondering what exactly that is, and maybe it could turn like into the new hype, because we right now have the GameFi hype, as you know, and the metaverse and all that stuff. And is SocialFi in some sense kind of similar to that? Because metaverse and all that stuff is also like all about the community and being with other people.
Yes, definitely. So in all honesty, right now, SocialFi is still a very early stage. We're still in a very early stage of SocialFi. I mean, the raw concept of SocialFi is actually quite immature at the moment, and there's not that many SocialFi projects in the space now. So the definition is blurred, and different people might have a different definition of what constitutes SocialFi. But from the Torum perspective, right, when we say we're a SocialFi project, we essentially means that we are not just social, but also a social ecosystem that is integrated with all the latest blockchain innovations that is available on the market. For example, DeFi, NFT, and also the most recently hype up the metaverse that Facebook brought. So it's essentially an ecosystem. So for our take, right, SocialFi is an ecosystem that is built on top of a social media platform and integrated with all these NFT and DeFi, these sort of innovations. Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah,
because we look at the back in 2017 and 2018, right? We have actually quite a couple of social media projects, like for example, Stormy, and there's a couple more, for example, Uptrend as well, but they don't really work out, So we study them and we get a conclusion. Social media itself, it's not enough. It's just what the people think. It's just what the space thinks. And if you want to build just a social media platform, I mean, that's not going to work. The model is it's proven not to be working
We've
anymore.
We've seen it over and over and over, haven't we?
Yeah.
And they always compare themselves to the centralized platforms like Facebook and Twitter, and then they get hyped up, and then they die. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I don't understand, because I mean, we are crypto social media projects, right? We're all crypto social media projects. I mean, why are you comparing yourself with Facebook? I mean, if we think from a business sense, right, it's impossible for you to
compete with Facebook.
Yeah, compete with Facebook or even Twitter. It's just different. The network effect is so strong that you can't break it on your own. It takes a lot of time and a lot of. I just don't feel that it's feasible for crypto social media projects to position themselves as a competitor of Facebook and other traditional social platforms. It just doesn't work this way.
100%.
Yeah,
it's great that.
The issue is also that these projects you've just mentioned, they also always try to be like exact copycat of Facebook or of Twitter, while you have like a completely unique touch, your own style and stuff, from what I could see after signing up.
Yeah, because we have to give a purpose, a purpose for your target market, for the community to come at you. I mean, who do you want to attract to your crypto social media platform? There's a fine line, between a crypto social media platform and a crypto social media platform that is specially designed for the crypto industry. Most of the social projects that you see out there, they go for the former options. Yeah. So the result is they attract both people who are not related to crypto and also people who are interested in crypto and also in crypto, that kind of stuff, that kind of people. And that's not something that we want. I mean, if
the quality decreases, doesn't it? Like the quality of what the service, the platform, everything decreases, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you go to a crypto social media platform, right? Wouldn't it be strange if you saw a person posting how is your day? That kind of general non-crypto related stuff. I mean, it's
that.
Yeah, it's weird. And if you are building a social media platform like this, I mean, people would just use Facebook or Twitter for it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, why should we use your platform? I mean, it's just a dilemma that I've seen in these past projects, and we learn from it. Torum learn from it, and we are not going to repeat the same thing. So we stick with our narrative, stick with our branding of building a crypto social media platform for the crypto industry, for the crypto users. I mean, just attract the crypto people, and as long as this works, right? I mean, the narrative is definitely working. I mean, there's so many people on the platform now. I think that it's the effect, right? The
Metcalfes Law.
Definitely
Metcalfes Law. I've just been talking about this, haven't I, Panda? With you, we call it Metcalfes Law, where everyone, the effect of networking. There's actually a calculation, and I was saying to you before, I think that the network effect of a social media platform that is successful and has 100k plus users, I think it's growing something like 20% a month. I think, isn't it, Jason? Because it was 100,000 users last month. It's 120,000 now.
Yes, so it's growing very fast.
It's about 20% a month, something like that, and it's sort of exponentially growing faster and faster as it goes. But I'm looking at the price now, and listing price was 6 cents, was it?
Yes, it was 6 cents.
And it's just past 12 cents now, so that's only twice the price. Is there a reason why it stayed so low, or?
Yes, actually, we did a little mistake with our tokenomics, and our initial market cap is over $1 million. So it's not very suitable. It's just too big if we compare it with other existing projects where they have a fraction of our initial market cap. So the result was not looking good. But then, if you look at the first day of volume from DEX tools, the Ethereum, our ERC20 chart, we actually went past 0.48 cents on the first day. That's a strong buying momentum that we rarely see in any other projects. I mean, for a project with an initial market cap of 1 million, right? I think that's a very impressive results. 10M of trading volume in just 1 hour. I think that speaks a lot for the potentials of Torum. And the reason why the momentum got killed, right, is because because certain VCs just decided to make the dump. Yes. Yeah. So
and that's why you changed the vesting period.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, we have even canceled partnerships with one strategy investors for doing that. Yeah, one.
It's always the same. It's always the same story every time, isn't it, Panda? These VCs,
the biggest wallet's always the worst. Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. These VCs don't bring any value, in my opinion. I think they just enter, they get as much as they can, and then they sell as much as they can. I just think.
Yeah, if I can, go back in time and make a better decision again, I would have reached out. I would have spread the token location to community instead.
Yeah, communities. Yeah. You need communities because the VCs are only a few guys. They're basically whales, aren't they? They're not. Communities bring more, and I think it would suit your project better because it's a community sort of driven kind of thing. Platform. It's driven by a community. That's really interesting. What was the initial hard cap? Sorry, not the IDO hard cap. The actual initial hard cap.
Initial hard cap. What's that?
The total raise.
Total raise. Total raise was around 2.9 million.
That isn't too bad.
And what's the vesting change to now? Is it linear with daily unlocks?
Not daily, but monthly, and it is spread across a 20 months period, and it applies to all strategic investors and also our marketing partners. Okay. Everyone.
So has that been reduced? What was the vesting? Was it over 10 months, and now it's doubled? Is it doubled, or is it more than that?
It's actually more than that, and it's basically reduced the inflations from the VCs by around 40%. So I think that will really help.
Yeah.
Price momentum.
That's one of the most bullish things in my opinion. I think when tokens just list, everyone knows that there's pre-salers behind the scenes and there's big unlocks. No one wants to invest. They're all scared. But when the unlocks are only tiny, I mean, there's been, what's the volume now? 150k on Ethereum, and it's 400k on BSC. And there's no surprise there, is there? Because the fees on BSC are much smaller. Yeah. So there's 4 times nearly the volume on BSC. So it would make more sense, wouldn't it, to buy it on BSC because them fees.
Yeah, definitely.
Them fees are crazy, aren't they? Have you seen the fees? It was $200 and it was what was it, $100 to thingy your token to
I think so.
Verify a token.
Yeah, approval is around $60-$70.
Unbelievable. When F2? When F2? It needs to come.
Maybe next year.
So, okay. What can we? I meant to ask you about the Hubei partnership. What can we expect from that? Because obviously everyone's thinking, will it list on Hubei? Obviously, if they're backing you, then
Obviously it's something he can't answer.
I know you. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase this then. I know you can't answer it, but can you give us a hint?
All right. In all respect to all the NDA and sensitivity of this topic, right? So we're backed by Hubei, and what I can say is, if Torum want to get listed on Hubei, we have all the direct connections we need to do so.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all I can say, because I think
Yeah, of course.
I think it's best to let the work done. You know, let the action speaks for itself. Yeah.
And we love that. But by the way, the transparency and the morals and the ethics. Like you've come on today and you weren't really. We sort of called you out of the blue, didn't we? Can you come on our podcast now, ask some questions, and you still come on. So this is straight up, isn't it? There's been no preparation for this at all. You're in the office. You couldn't even use the camera, could you? Because someone else is using the camera right now.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, exactly.
Just get on.
Yeah.
Just get on. We need to find out this information now.
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing for a person when you want to choose a project. That's the most important aspect. Personally, that you must see from a project: transparency. If they are not transparent, that means that they are hiding something. So if they're hiding something, then that's probably something ugly behind the scene, and you should be aware of it. Stay
100%.
away from it. Yeah.
And are you guys planning on helping investors in that sense as well, like you just did then? Are you planning on giving investors good advice and trying to keep them safe in some respects within certain guidelines?
Not too sure if I get that. Can you repeat it again, Shaman?
I didn't get it either.
Yeah, I sort of meant is the Torum platform meant to also? It is, isn't it? Really, keep investors safe. Give them. It's a given, really, that it is meant to keep investors safe, isn't it? You guys are going to try and give. It's a safe place. You mentioned this earlier. It's a safe place.
Oh, okay. I see.
For investors.
Yeah, I get what you mean now. Yeah, definitely. It's a direction that we are taking, definitely in the long game. But I'm going to be honest, we have not implemented any features that are able to fulfill that purpose as of now. But that is our final goal. We will be, reach out with our community and see what sort of features and functionalities that they want to look for. To promote this safe and harmonious environment for everyone to connect. For example, if the scan, CoinMarketCap, when the projects, for example, their liquidity contract and got hacked by all these people, they immediately put out the notice on their site, right? Warning investors, warning everyone to stay out of it. I think that's something that Torum can do as well as social media platform. We have a lot of information. I mean, social media is basically an information aggregator. I think that it's something that we can do as well, and even better than CMC and CoinGecko. It's just we need to grow with it. It's just a matter of time. Yeah.
Love it. You got anything else to add, Panda, or to ask?
The only thing I have to add is, do you have any time frame on the mobile app release? Because when I'm personally using any social media stuff, I'm mostly doing it through the phone.
Yeah, sure. We're developing really fast now, to be honest, and it's going to be ready by the end of December. Yeah, that's the timeline that we want to release it. And if you look at our landing page, intro.torum.com, you would have a slide play of the different features, the UI interface of in the mobile app, right? It's the and
Yeah, it's looking good.
We really took a lot of effort in designing it, and that's why sometimes good things really do takes time.
Yeah. Ethereum sort us that.
The countless network upgrade. Yeah.
Nothing's been on time either, has it?
I think the same goes for Cardano as well. I mean, they took 4 years, and it's really yeah. I mean,
Say that again.
I think that applies to Cardano as well.
You did say it again. Love it. Well, we're gonna stay up to date with what you guys are doing and following you guys. I'm looking at the price here now, and it was sat under that 12 cent resistance level. It's tapped it 5 or 6 times, and it finally broke out yesterday. So we've put out on the Gem Hunters Twitter that area is a good area to start averaging in, because that level now, that resistance level, has now turned to support, and the price is now holding above that level. So, is there any are there any catalysts short term, i.e., for the rest of this quarter and the first,
mobile app?
Yeah, the mobile app. Are there exchanges coming? Are there any other partnerships, events that people can look forward to? If you can't mention what they are, can you just give us a general gist?
Yeah, sure. So basically, you can expect 2 key product launch from Torum in this Q4. First one is the Torum Avatar NFT that we have already ready. I mean, it will be released in around mid-November, or maybe somewhere around end of November, something like that. There's going to be a major product launch. After that, we'll also be launching an NFT marketplace. So what makes it really different is it allows crypto artists to leverage on their social media account as their personal NFT showrooms. I mean, think of it. If you're an NFT artist and you get all these BAYC NFT, Pudgy Penguins, you want to find a way for you to express it, right? So people now, they just wear it as a PFP avatar. And for Torum, we think that these concepts can go even further. I mean, if on Torum, all right, we are going to allow NFT artists to integrate all their NFTs and also showcase it on their platform. I mean, it is especially useful and friendly for new crypto artists who just mint their collections. They can showcase it and also promote it directly to over 120,000 people. I mean, these are all crypto users, which are their target market. So it's actually quite huge. So that's for product development. And as for listing, that's a very sensitive topic again, and I can't really say that there's a listing at the moment, but what I can say is exchange listing is something all projects are going after. It's a continuous process, right? And for Torum, right, we are now listed on Pancake and also Uniswap, and we're not listed in any. There's no official listing on any other exchange because we're aiming for the big guys. So I would say expect the big guys from us, and we only go for the big guys.
Sounds so wrong. Like something else was going on then, Panda. Oh yeah, that's good. I thought someone was under the desk there then.
Yeah, and another thing is we will be making some major announcement by this week or maybe next week. So expect big things. It's something that I can't say. Because
we
like
have a lot of surprises anyway, don't we? We like surprises anyway. It better be good.
It is definitely good. Only
Great stuff, Jason. Thank you for coming on today, and we'll keep in touch. Might get you on again in the future. Good luck.
yes. Thank you very much for having me here, Panda Shaman.
It was a pleasure.
I'm excited. Yeah, look forward to hop on and call with you guys in the future again. Yes, thank you.
Definitely.
Cheers, Jason.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Cheers.